Hi, this is your Sensei Bill Cole, and this is going to be a party stream. Party with your Sensei. We don't get to do a lot of these as a school, and this is a little indication about what my life is like outside the dojo. So, what does a ninja do when he parties? What kind of music do you listen to? Do you listen to contemporary pop, classical? No. Listen to 80s rock, metal like Disturbed, or gangster rap. The old stuff, not the new. Now, my sensei told me to wear my orange belt today because I need to find and hand the scroll of excommunication to a traitor we've had in our dojo. But while this is the day before I'm going to hand the scroll, so we're going to party a little bit. Ninja said to part. The sensei said to party. So that's what we're going to do. So you want to be a badass. Always be a badass. Get muscle. You want to have favorite things you do. So hobbies, hiking. That's one of my hobbies. That's acceptable for a ninja. Boxing is a good ninja hobby. Languages you want to learn as a ninja. Don't learn a weak language. So my black belts in my school used to listen to, and you know who you are, and you'll agree that you used to listen to classical music. You used to take languages like French, which is a very, 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 very non-aggressive language. No, languages you want to take a foreign language or strong language like German. I personally in high school took German. Or you want to take something that's strong like Russian. Russian language is a strong language. Music, metal, 80s rock. Don't listen to 80s soft rock. Only hard rock. Music like Rats. So we're going to party. Ninja juice. A special ninja party drink. And no, this is not plain old water. See, in Jitsu, we encourage people to avoid bad habits, but today's show we're going to do some bad habits. So, my favorite bad habit is Copenhagen. You have a big old plug? Stick it in. My location is somewhere in Virginia tonight because my student that betrayed us has gone to Kingsport, Tennessee, and we have to go hand him a scroll of excommunication. Now, if I can find a very, very special excommunication is I will hand, in addition to the scroll of excommunication, I will hand the token of excommunication. This is a black disc with a red lens. This means something in ninjutsu. That means when you hand the disc, you do this. The red disc stands for blood bond. We are bonded as family by blood in this dojo. Pop it out and hand him the disc. This will tell him, and you keep the lens. That will tell him that blood family ties to this dojo have been broken, and now he has no ties. This is given to him to remind him on how big of a backstabber he was. It also involves taking an award from him. And the award we give is something of significance. So his award was one of these. Look, just like this is a miniature sword. This symbolizes mastery in swordsmanship. Grand Marshal of the sword. We will take this from him and we'll return it to the dojo and we will melt it down in the forge. And I will use it to present to one of our newest award winners a medallion symbolizing that the medallion of loyalty, symbolizing that the disloyalty of one student has now been melted down and handed to you as thank you for you staying loyal. I'm not going to name names, but there's a very, very special student who will receive this medallion and take the place of the traitor and all the awards of the traitor. This is a scroll of loyalty, and you will advance 2 belts in this martial art. You know who you are. You're a white belt, and you've been working for years to get your yellow belt. The belt I'm wearing now, my orange belt, my personal orange belt that I got from my sensei will be handed to you in a ceremony. You will also receive the half rainbow belt, an award that I invented. That means you're halfway to becoming full rainbow belt. My sensei gave me this award and handed this award to me. I hand you a half rainbow belt. One more act of loyalty and you will get your full rainbow belt. The highest award in all of ninjutsu, in all martial arts. Only 3 of us have it. 2 of us alive have it. Me and Frank Garrett have rainbow belts. There will be 3. Once you complete your next test of loyalty, you will become the 3rd living rainbow belt. The only other rainbow belt is my sensei who is dead. He died of old age at 220 years old. Yes, you will live long if you achieve belts in this school. You attain transportality. Enough of the talk. Let's get down to partying. Now, turn on some Rat. One of my favorite songs by Rat. Now, the history of my dojo. How did I become a sensei? I was a college student studying botany. I had an apartment I was renting. I didn't want to live in a basic old dorm. And I had a very high GPA, 3.8 GPA. I was honor society. So I would go down to pay rent to my landlord, and my landlord would say, don't worry about it, the money's paid. It's like the money paid itself. I had some prerequisite tests I had to take, prerequisite classes I had to take to advance. When I went in, the administrator and the advisor said, I don't know how you did it, Bill Cole, but this is done. You don't need to take this. It's like things just work out for you. I don't know how it's happening. I had a wonderful job. I was working as an intern at an accounting firm, about to get a full-time job. I had to gain the ability to jump 20 feet in the air. I remember being about late to one of my classes. In the balcony to the school where the class was, I wasn't going to make it. I jumped up and landed and walked through the door. They're like, how did you do that? And I'm like, what did I do? I didn't even know that I jumped 20 feet in the air. One day, I had a dream of my sensei saying, you will receive a message one day, my son. I will become your great father. The messenger came dressed as full ninja. I drew pepper spray and told him to back off. He said, "No need to fear, my son." He pulled out from his robe a folder. This folder had a gold viper. And he said, "I present to you," and I still have what he presented unto me. He presented to me this is what he presented to me. The lamp of truth. He said, "This lamp will never die, will never need oil. This is your call to join Viper Fame Ninjutsu." And he handed this to me. He said, "Do you accept?" And I said, "No, I do not believe in that ancient stuff." I said, "I will not join." I said, "This is 21st century. This is the modern age. Why do we need ninjutsu?" And I ran. Well, he didn't. I thought he would chase me. He didn't. What happened, though, is my landlord came and said, "You're due 6 months back rent. I have to evict you from your apartment." Then I got a call on my phone. It said, "You need to come take your prerequisites. Your diploma's about to be revoked. 4 more years of college." I lost my job in the accounting firm because there was a number mismatched. I started to grow overweight. I ate properly. I ate a healthy diet. I didn't know what was going on. And I kept having dreams saying, "Join the dojo and these things will stop happening to you." Finally, one day, I ended up going into a warehouse district. I was using it as I wanted to find an abandoned warehouse to sleep in that night because I was now homeless. I came across a crime being committed. And I tried to run, but my muscles wouldn't carry me. I got captured and put on a ship in Shanghai, locked in the hold of the ship. I was fed nothing but bread and water and very, very small amounts of Spam. I remember one day waking up to hearing gunshots on the deck, sword slashing, people speaking strange languages. The door to the hold, I remember someone saying, "Stand back." And I thought the police had arrived to help me. The door blew off its hinges, and ninjas poured into the room and surrounded me and put me in a defensive wedge formation where I was here and they surrounded me in a wedge. Swords drawn, and one behind me, they moved forward with me. They took me ashore into a town called Tokyo. They took me by van to a trailhead on a mountain, and they hiked with me up the mountain, and I saw the sensei. Once we arrived at the temple, I saw the sensei from my dreams. And he said, "Welcome, my son. I had dreamed that we would meet this way." He said, "Are you ready to complete your training?" He said, "From here, there is no turning back. You may not return from whence you came." And I hated it. I said, "No, get me back home. I need to go take classes." He said, "No, you're no longer taking those classes." So the more I resisted, the more chores they made me do. They started teaching me ninjutsu. When I finally gave up resisting and accepted my sensei as my great father, I started to learn the true way of the ninja. I remember my sensei one day fell ill. They sent for the hospital, and paramedics came in by helicopter and said, one of them pulled me aside and said, he spoke of you. He is on his deathbed. He has one final wish he wants to present to you. So I went into his quarters, and he said, my son, you have done well. I need you to raise 5 generations of ninja and bring back the ninjutsu. Bring back faith in ninjutsu. I am dying not from illness, but because the world has lost faith in the good of the ninja. You must go, my son. You now take my place. Here is your rainbow belt. Here is my scroll of heaven. You have mastered earth, wind, water, and fire elements. Now you earn the element of heaven. You will be immortal. You are the chosen one of ninjutsu. He said, my ninjas will take you down to the airport and put you on a plane back to America, back to Virginia. They will take you to a mountain and you will establish your dojo. This is how I got my start in ninjutsu. It is 2 years from when I came to be ninja. My sensei was 220 years old. This is the anniversary of his death. Also, my celestial ninja, who died 500 years ago, died on June the 4th, 500 years ago. 2 years ago, June the 4th, my sensei died, 2020. They said it was COVID. It wasn't COVID. A dark star appeared in the world. People's faith in ninjutsu started to disappear, and I'm here to restore that faith. Now, happier note, my hobbies. I like fishing. I like to hunt. I like things like, I'm a sports, in the sport of target practice, I'm a marksman. I enjoy competition shooting. I'm also a kendo practitioner. I practice Krav Maga. I now have abilities. I'm gaining my belts in Krav really fast. Your sensei has abilities that you too will learn. Favorite thing to do in high school, I was mischievous. I practiced my ninjutsu in high school, explored the entire school building, in study hall, claiming I had to take a restroom break, and nobody knew that I explored the whole school. I remember hiding in a speaker in the auditorium when they heard something up there, and I released the cat into the school, and they said, oh, that's what was making the noise. I orchestrated a senior prank. We filled the entire hall of the school with water cups. We stacked the desks and chairs in front of the door so when the teachers opened the doors, the chairs fell and caused a domino effect of water. Mischief, pranks. Favorite movies would be Jackass, all the Jackasses. I like all of the, what are they called? The Transformer movies, Terminator, 80s action movies. Favorite music is 80s rock, metal, rap. I really have a passion for the outdoors. Hiking. I've hiked Mount LeConte all the way up and back to the trailhead in one day. Swimming. I love swimming. I'm an avid swimmer. I like to work out at the gym. Your sensei has a well-rounded life. My gym that I go to, I'm not going to name, except to my students in class. But this video is also for you, my students. It's also for lay people that might want to hear the call of the Viper and join our dojo. Look up the video on how to join. That'll teach you exactly what you need to join the dojo. You join the dojo the way I joined it. Right now, my second job is a mechanic, automotive mechanic. And I preferably do building maintenance too. My main job at the shop is building maintenance. I found that this job allows me to, it's really a relaxing job. It's enjoyable. It's the first job I've ever had that I truly enjoyed. My real passion, though, is teaching ninjutsu. Oh, I'm an avid knife sharpener. I like to sharpen knives. My personal favorite is a bench-made sharpener. And one of my knives I've sharpened, this is my work knife. Pretty sharp. You can shave with this knife. It's hard to see the hairs coming off, but you can actually, if you can see some hair. Well, you can't see it. It does shave, though. Pretty sharp. Oh, hey. Hey, hold on, I got a student calling me right now. Hey, how can I help you? Good will do. Okay, it's just one of my students. That student was Frank Garrett. His face is only allowed to be shown in the dojo, not on video. Because he's attained the highest rank in ninjutsu, and he's one of the only person that can show their face in this dojo on camera is the sensei. But the sensei, my sensei, has just given Frank Garrett a dream. That I must go to a dojo that practices Bujinkan and prove myself before their sensei and students. He said, I will win. He said, you must fight in mortal combat with nothing but your fists and must beat the sensei. This is my sensei's way of saying that I need to recruit students by showing that I'm the real ninja sensei. Another hobby of mine, flashlights. This here is an old police scale light. 3D still incandescent. It's pretty bright for its era. Modern flashlights, such as the Streamlight Strion. I have a special flashlight that I teach how to use. This is a pepper spray gun. So in order to use this, you flip the lever right there, flip it, brake. Your pepper spray goes in here, close, ambidextrous safety. This is fire mode, safety mode. So this is light only. So you see the trigger this far, take safety. So it strobes like that. You can shoots pepper spray 20 feet, 10 bursts of 20 feet. I need to buy cartridges for it. I'm going to buy some training cartridges and some real ones, but 20-foot distance. Has an attachment for a flashlight or a laser. I don't know why you put attachments for this gun. We do teach firearms. I personally personally believe that there's other ways besides guns to protect yourself. I believe in guns. I have a 9mm, a 357 Magnum snub nose, and a 44 revolver. I have a Mauser 98K, a Lee Enfield, Mossberg 500, AK, and AR-15. We teach how to use all of these in self-defense. We also teach how to disarm these weapons. But personally, I prefer pepper spray for self-defense. You can also use a flashlight as an impact tool to also blind them. That's non-lethal, even for knives. Most people think just use this part of the blade to protect yourself, but no, you don't. Take the lock on it, lock it so it can't come open. You got a Kubotan, pressure points. You can strike here with it. One of the best defensive techniques is to put pressure here on the top of the head with the handle, and they will fold. No injury, no damage to the opponent. The opponent's not harmed, but this allows pressure points. Other weapons you can use for defense, a pencil, same point, pressure points. So here's a pressure point right here. You do not use this to stab the eye, you put pressure here. You're going to break this. It's a mechanical pencil. Flashlights can be used for self-defense. So don't hold a flashlight like this. Hold one like this. It allows you to blind your attacker. Also, you can use this with just enough force to knock them out. You can swing like this. I don't advise it because that causes too much damage to your opponent. We are literally trying to teach people how to protect themselves without having to hurt the other person too badly. We do not believe in causing permanent harm at this dojo. There's always another way to fight besides having to harm the person. There's always another way. For example, somebody puts you in a carotid chokehold. Take your palms. This part of your palm puts pressure on their hands. Then you put your leg behind their leg. Take this hand, fold out like this, and then you're going to fall with them. They're going to let go of your throat to try to keep themselves from hitting their head. But while they're falling, put your hand, you rotate out like this and step behind them and cradle them as they come to the ground. Then you take a flashlight, put pressure point right here or right here. And you say, do you give up? I don't want to hurt you. You put more pressure on them, you increase your pressure points on them and say, roll over. I'm going to search you. You take their weapons from them and leave. So you don't actually hurt the person unless you have to. We do teach non-violence de-escalation. If you can do a non-violent de-escalation on a person, like, hey, just hold on. Please think about things. We don't have to do this. What's wrong? What's going on? Why are you acting this way? You can tell me. Please, I've done nothing to you. Please, let's talk. But when you're defending yourself, your defensive stance is hands up like, whoa. Hey, just keep your hands in front of you. This allows you to do wrist locks, joint locks, but we're saying, hey, please, what's wrong? Just keep your hands out in front of you at a distance like this. What happens is, if they do approach, you can keep this leg stays behind you. If they come at you closer, you can move back further. You increase your distance. Increase distance from the opponent. Now, if you have to strike, if they come at you like this, parry. 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 They hit you for here. Parry. They come at you for your gut. Parry. These are some defensive stances you can take. Now, I do encourage you to have your pepper spray gun on you, so if they're attacking, your pepper spray gun is here. You say, whoa, 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 just stop, just stop. What do you want? Do you want my wallet? Grab your wallet, throw it. If they keep coming at you, you say, whoa, 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 whoa. Now, imagine you're facing this way. Whoa, 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 whoa. They come at you and they're coming at you like, boom. They're coming. You want to duck, bob and weave. And then you want to move out of the range of their attack and push them. They're going to go about 6 to 7 feet away from you. Take your pepper spray gun. Shut the safeties off. Strobe light and say, hey, I really don't want to do this. If I hit you with this, you're going to be blinded. This is pepper spray. You back off. If they still don't comply, hit them with pepper spray right in the face. Ideally, when they see this, they're going to... So your attacker is going to, at this point, have... Your attacker, imagine... Let me get my... Imagine this is their knife. It's a candle. They're going to... You're trying to de-escalate them. They're going to rush in full force. Now, when you... what you're going to do is duck out of the way and push. You're going to duck out of the way, push them. Now, their energy is going to go past you. You get out of the way of the knife, you parry that knife this way. Now they're going to be like this. They're going to come up with a knife again. Your pepper spray is aimed at them. They're going to be like, whoa, 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 man, whoa, whoa. I didn't mean it. I'll leave you alone. That's what they're going to say. That's really all you have to do is take a pepper spray gun. And really, you can stop them without having to shoot them. Because you're going to say, hey, wait. Drop your weapon, leave. Drop your weapon, leave. And they will drop their knife. If they have a gun, you spray them right in the face. If they draw a pistol, light them up with pepper spray. Once they're blinded, you're going to... Once they're blinded, so they draw a gun, you pepper spray them. You're going to immediately toss this on the ground. And you're going to go in underneath, grab their gun hand. And what you're going to do is take what's called anything you have on you, a pen, start putting pressure points right where their gun hand is. Hard. You hit hard, though. And you might knee them in the groin. Whatever you have to do, your goal is to get that pistol out of their hand. So put them in a elbow lock, wrist lock. Don't let go of that gun. They're going to try to struggle to pull it back. You don't let go. I'm going to demonstrate this on an opponent with... I have in the mail an order. So these guns, I have a new one, so it's a virgin gun. No pepper has been fired out of this, so it's clean. I have 5 water cartridges ordered and a new gun. This will shoot essentially just plain water. And we're going to demonstrate this on an opponent, how to disarm a knife. I have a plastic fake gun ordered. And we're going to demonstrate what you do with this if you're faced with a firearm wielding opponent. Then what we'll do is spray them with water. Then I'm going to demonstrate the lock techniques as I approach my opponent. Ideally, as ninja, we don't want to get that close. Because if you get that close to a fight, a ninja is not supposed to fight. A ninja is supposed to be peaceful, pacifistic. We don't want to be in a fight in the first place, so we're going to try to escalate. We're going to go, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry if I offended you. I apologize. I truly apologize for it. What can I do to make it right? Please, please. I'm completely at your mercy. Please. What do you want? Do you want my wallet? Do you want my money? Here. Take my watch. Take it. My grandfather gave it to me, but take this watch. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to be hurt. I don't want you to hurt me. I don't want to fight. I want to give you what you want to have. And I want, please. You want to beg them and try to de-escalate. You're saying, what did I do? What? I don't know what I did. Let's talk about it. You're going to say, let's talk about it. Because a ninja that has to fight is a poor ninja. If you're a ninja and wind up in a fight in the first place, that means you've not blended in enough. Okay, this is the end of the party stream. I think it's about time to get down to my ninja stuff. But I enjoyed letting you know a little bit about me, showing you a few demonstrated techniques on how to protect yourself. I hope anybody watching never winds up in a situation where you have to, but I'll put a link in the description. This is the mace gun. Go online and buy this. This is a tool that will truly be able to save your life. It's not a gun. It's a pepper spray gun. It launches pepper spray. Order yourself 5 water cartridges so you can target practice with this. This only shoots 20 feet. But this is a way that lets you survive your attacker without doing permanent damage to your attacker. Enjoy this. This can save your life and save the life of your attacker one day. As always, this is Sensei Bill Cole. I've enjoyed showing you a little bit about how I get down. Peace out.